Hey everybody, this is Kelly Hans. It's already hot. It's 80 degrees already here. It's hot. So, I'm on my way to Walmart because now I am a cat parent to 3 cats. So, until I get some money this week, because I get paid this week, I have a little bit to give them some cat food until I really get paid, then I'll start feeding them in the mornings. But anyway, welcome to Sunday Chat. This is the first chat I have ever done. And I was supposed to do this yesterday, but it was so hot, so I forgot about it. So I didn't do it. But we could talk about a few things. So last night was the premiere of Love and Marriage Detroit. And I watched the entire episode. I was going to do a review, separate video on this, but I said I'm not going to do that. Because the first episode ain't worth my time. Because it went from 0 to 100 fast. So, we're in Detroit. We have 3 couples. Ashley and Brandon. Brandon is what I'm thinking he is a producer. That's what it sounds like. He's a producer. He helps find stars of, basically helps them with music. Ashley is, I guess she's like an influencer. Then we have Russell and his wife. I think her name is, I got my notes. And his wife, Latoya. I think her name's Latoya. Well, Dr. Latoya. I think, yeah, Dr. Latoya. She is a fitness, and she also does a lot of entrepreneurship. She also has her own wine. Now, I'm willing to try that wine. I don't even drink wine, but I'm willing to try it. So there's them. And the last couple is I forgot. But this first episode gave me a headache, especially with Ashley and Brandon. Now, how it went was there was all 3 couples was at a barbecue with their kids. And I think his name was Russell, told their wives, we're going to a guy's trip. Now, Ashley doesn't trust Brandon because he did some things in the past. My guessing he's been cheating. That's pretty much what it sounds like. He's been cheating. And I'm not quite understanding their relationship, to be honest, because maybe they went through therapy when she found out, but this man, Brandon, to me, looks like a straight up man child. Now, he has a bun on top of his head. Now, usually, when I first saw it, I thought his hair was long, like you know how you put up with a bun, it's long. But how he has it's like, I don't know, it don't look good on him. I mean, unless he had long hair, like I'm talking about all around his head, not just on the top of his head. But I don't know. So they got into that. Now Russell is headstrong and he's straightforward. You can look him tell he's just straight. This is what it is, and this is the point. Now I think he does a nonprofit, my guessing, for men to find their voice, which is kind of ironic, but to find your voice, or for men to find their voices and to speak up when something's wrong. So I said, okay. But there's that. I didn't really watch too much of this. And it's raining. It's odd. I didn't watch too much of this because I think they're trying too hard to get off like Love and Marriage Huntsville. Now, I'd never seen the first couple of seasons of Love and Marriage Huntsville. But I don't think they went from 0 to 100 just like that. So, I mean, the first episode's okay. The first episode is okay. The second episode, we'll get a separate review. I won't add it to a whole thing. But yeah, it's ready to know what we want to do. But anyway. So, last night, well, yesterday afternoon, I was at the hospital. And I was basically just sitting, I was trying to be quiet, which I kind of was. But this is going to be a short movie review. So, the title of this video is going to be, So You Thought Titanic Was Bad, You Should See Amityville. Now, Tubi decided to make a movie called The Amityville Curse. Now, I'm not sure who isn't directed at Tubi, but they need to quit. So, first things first. Basically, what this whole story revolves around, and this is going to be so short, it's not even funny. Basically, what this movie revolves around is a couple of college students, well, I thought was college students, well, a couple of adults is moving into the Amityville house. Now, I don't know if they know about the story of it, but they know that it gets haunted because, it's just a story, So, there are 3 couples. There's Marv and Debbie, Billy and Lucy, which is 2 wives, and the third wheel, Abigail and Frank. So, and Abigail and Frank came together. So, to give context over each of these couples, Abigail and Frank are single, both of them. Frank is a pothead, but he's also a lawyer. Abigail is single. She used to date Marv for 6 years, but then they broke up over something. And then he went and married Debbie, or is with Debbie. Now, Abigail is pretty tomboyish. She runs with the boys. Marv is conniving, literally. Debbie is not that smart. She's an airhead. She thinks nothing could go wrong. But even she didn't want to live in the house, the Amityville house. But their house was being renovated, so they had no choice but to live there. So, and then there's Billy and Lucy. They have a restaurant. They're a restaurant together, and they are excited because they have a house to live in, and it's close to the restaurant to stay at. So, all that happens. To where? Now, I'm not exaggerating. So, they start seeing paranormal stuff. Now, instead of leaving the house like any other normal person, and I gotta give it credit, the opening credits remind you of American Horror Story, literally. But the rest of the movie does not. I don't know what type of budget they had, but they could have done better than this. I mean, they could have done better than this. Because anytime you have it to where even I start pausing the movie and looking somewhere else, it's not that much of a horror movie. I mean, this movie makes a 2005 Amityville horror movie look decent. And that movie was horrible. So, Marv gets possessed by the demon. They call a sense person. Do you know the people that did it? Basically, it's kind of like the 2005 version, but it's 2023. And instead of 2 couples, it's 3. That's basically what it is. And no kids. So, Marv gets possessed by a demon. Starts killing people. He isn't consistent in killing people because I think he killed one person one day. And they killed another person the next. But towards the end, didn't make any much sense. And also the house it doesn't even look like the Amityville house. At all. Because at least in the 2005 one, it looks exactly like the house. This house looks like a 2-story family home. That they don't have no eyes on top of the roof. It was horrible. The basement was even worse because it looked like the Dollar General when you walked down the stairs. But yeah, towards the end, all of them die except for Lucy. Why she didn't die, we don't know. But towards the end, Excuse me. She walks in the house and says, I'm home. That is literally the whole movie. Because it didn't make no sense to me. I'm gonna be honest with you, it didn't make no sense to me. But even I'm just sitting there like, what is this? So my rating for this movie is like 2 out of 5. Because they got done so much better. So, literally so much better. But, yeah. It's crazy. But I'm going to watch another one. Speaking of which, I watched another one called Trinket Box. And it is the dumbest shit I've ever read. Like, it's like, who wrote that movie anyhow? So, Trinket Box is basically this white man running around killing interracial couples. Like, that's the entire movie. Why can't it be like A24? Like, pick something original. And, whatever. So, we got that out the way. Wrestling news, the only thing I got was I found out AJ Lee, she retired from the WWE. So she's out. I think her husband is trying to get in AEW. That's pretty much it for wrestling news. And another thing, last week they've been talking about this so much. This Titanic submarine. Now, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I've always wanted to deep sea. What's it called? I guess you can call it deep sea diving. Yeah, deep sea diving. I think that's what it's called, where you go underwater, but it's deep under the ocean. I'm calling it deep sea diving. Deep sea diving. Now, I always want to do that. But I never, ever, ever want to see the Titanic. Because they even show it in the movie Titanic. Like, why would you want to go down there? But anyway, what had happened was 5 people was going down to see the Titanic. Now, I thought when you go down to see something like that, it's kind of like, I thought they'd do it like a tour. Like, you grab a couple of people, you go underground, well, underwater, and see Titanic. That's what I thought. But apparently not. So, these 5 people go underwater. And from what I'm understanding, alleged, is that they either ran into some debris or they got caught under the boat or something. They never went right back up. A couple of days later, they found it. So, it's gonna be a mystery, because at this point, I haven't read any more about it. But from what I'm understanding, they haven't really talked about what happened, like the submarine, because they just found the debris, but no survivors. So that is one of them things that is a mystery. I couldn't believe it. It's just, So, There's that. Let me think. What else? There's one thing I want to talk about, but I need some more info on it. Hold on. Okay, so I got just a little bit of information on it. So, I don't know why Earth are acting an entire damn fool at these graduations. But this video went viral over this woman. I don't know who she is. The only thing that I saw was that it said black student got into a fight with a white educator. So I'm just sitting there like, okay, I don't know. So apparently the student got into the fight with the educator because she didn't let her have her moment. And she tried to snatch the mic. Well, Katie found out that was a lie. But why are these people acting a fool at graduations? Like just now, when I was looking at the information a little bit, there was a fight in New York graduation, which that kind of surprised me. But it's in New York at a high school graduation. Here, when graduation, I guess, month was happening, there was 2 shootings and a fight. What are y'all doing at these graduations? There's supposed to be a time to celebrate your kids, nephews, cousins, nieces, whoever walk across that stage. Mom, dad as well, because some go to college, graduate. But they can't have their moment with you fighting somebody's parents. Like now, like you don't do that at a graduation. Period. I don't care who you are, what you do, what you say. No, you don't do that. But anyway, that's pretty much all I got. Yeah, that's basically it. I'll be on once a day, probably in the mornings, because I usually do all my errands in the mornings. Since it's summer, it is so damn hot. Then I looked at July. I'm like, yeah, in July in the South, hell comes to earth. So it's gonna be hot. I mean, hot. But I'll talk to you guys later. Thank you guys so much. Be careful. Please be careful out there. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.